Time for a little something different today. So I picked up this Timber mountain bike bell. Not so much for bears, but although that wouldn't hurt. So if I'm in bear country, I'll probably use it then as well. But because I live on the Front Range and share my trail system with roughly 3 million other people. So it gets a little bit busy. We got to make sure we warn everybody as we approach, and it's just a nice thing to do. So, been looking at bells, never really liked the thumb actuated ones where I would have to actively ring the bell when I chose to. I had been thinking about just getting a bear bell and hanging it from my handlebars or the rails off my saddle. But then I saw one of these. I picked this one up in Cortez at a bike shop there, but you can get it online. I'll put a link down below. It's a bell, like most bells. Sounds like a bear bell. It's brass. It's loud. But it's got this cool little switch, which means that when it's up, it's silent. When it's down, it's not. It's got a couple ratchets in there, but it doesn't seem to change the volume or the amplitude of the bell. Let's see here. Pick this up for just over 20 bucks. And let's take it out. Let's see here. It's got a couple little bands for different size handlebars. So there's like a pad here that's got a sticky on it. So I'm guessing that you don't get a lot of rotational change. And then we can put it on some bars. You know what? Hang on. Aha. All right. So, pulled some old pair of bars out. And you put it on, switch towards your thumb. Got it on there, right? You're riding your bike, coming up speed ball, so you do that. When you're going down the trail and you hit bumps and it's knocking it, people hear you. At least that's the theory. Let's put it on my actual bike and go check it out.
Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks, guys. So I think my notes on this bell so far are, I got to figure out a way to get it close to my thumb so that in technical sections I can activate it or deactivate it. Maybe. I think what it'll be great at is when I go out to do rides on the Front Range, you know, Boulder and stuff, without the camera. I'll just leave it on because it won't bother me. But it seemed people were responsive to it on the trail up there. Yep. Earlier than I would have normally gotten their attention, at least. Thank you. Howdy. Howdy, thank you. Have a good hike, guys. It's called timber. It locks out too. It's cool. Thank you. Thank you. One more. Hey, puppy. This has worked. Like, I wasn't sure 100% going up, like it seems to work, but this 100% and made this trail.
Whew. All right, that was a really fun ride at where do we go? Mount Falcon. That's it. And a really good test of the bell too. Jared and I rode Mount Falcon. You can check that video out. And it was a Saturday morning. The parking lot was full, the road was full, and more importantly, the trail was full, both of bikers and hikers. And headed up, I kind of was switching the bell on and off when I thought it was appropriate. It was nice to turn it off when it wasn't necessary, just to enjoy the ambient noise. I'm not a headphone wearer, and I'm not a big proponent of people with speakers. So I like the sound of nature. That's why I go out there. Yeah, so I was able to turn it off when I didn't want to have it or didn't need it, I guess. Usually going uphill, you're kind of going slow enough anyway that you can just talk to the person. But this came in really handy when we started to come back down the hill. The trail we rode has a big, it was all up at first and then all down to come back to the parking lot. Everybody kind of shares the same trail, so it was quite busy, and it was pretty noticeable the difference between having the bell on and seeing people way ahead of where they normally would have cleared out, or they wouldn't have noticed me as early as they did, and the bell definitely did that. They stepped off the trail. I even got a couple compliments about nice bell, or cool bell, good idea. And for the most part, people heard it and were cool to us, just step to the side, which was nice. It made coming down a fun but busy trail that much more fun on a Saturday morning. So yeah, I would say it's worth getting. It's on my bike still, but it's a mountain bike bell. Like I said, the link's down below. Definitely cool because it handled the twisting. It didn't twist on my handlebars. It never worked its way on while I was headed downhill or going over bumps or anything. This switch is super sturdy. So if you're looking for a bell, but you're kind of torn about about having one and how much noise it's going to make and interacting with it, I'd say this is one worth having, whether it's for bears or for people. Thumbs up.